Welcome to This Explainer. Today we're actually opening up the family medicine cabinet to uncover a massive, deeply fascinating historical legacy. And it's hidden inside an everyday object, one that your grandmother probably insisted could cure literally anything. We're looking at a product that has sat quietly on bathroom shelves for generations, yet it carries this epic story of resilience, national pride, and some really clever scientific ingenuity.
Okay, let's dive into this. If you've ever spent time in an Indian household, you absolutely recognize the product we're talking about today. I mean, why is this very specific dark green tube just everywhere? How did this familiar cream become such an unshakable, nostalgic staple in millions of homes, being passed down from generation to generation?
Well, to understand its dominance, we first got to look at how incredibly versatile it is. For nearly a century, people have relied on this simple, perfumed antiseptic cream as the ultimate household essential. Whether it's treating minor cuts and burns, soothing cracked lips in the dead of winter, softening rough skin, or just fighting off everyday minor infections, this cream has been the trusted first responder. But, as you'll see, its real power isn't just in what it heals on the surface.
Section 1. Birth of a Swadeshi brand. Let's move to the 1920s and see how this builds. A massive political and social shift was happening in India at the time. And right in the thick of it, in 1929, Boroline is launched in Kolkata. Now, this wasn't just some random business launch, right? It was a highly strategic move placed squarely on the road to India's independence in 1947. To really grasp the gravity of this, we need to understand the environment it was born into. The Swadeshi movement was a bold strategy for national economic self-sufficiency. It was this patriotic revolution that directly challenged British rule, and not just through protests, but by actively promoting Indian-made indigenous excellence. The whole idea was simple but entirely revolutionary: boycott foreign goods and build up domestic production. Enter the man behind the brand, Gaur Mohan Dutta, a truly visionary Bengali merchant. You see, Dutta didn't just want to create a successful business to make a quick buck. He created this product under the umbrella of his company, GD Pharmaceuticals, to directly challenge foreign imported products. He really wanted to prove Indian manufacturing capabilities to the entire world, and of course, to his fellow citizens. And this brilliantly illustrates how a simple cosmetic and medical item became an absolute titan of patriotism. As one observer put it became an icon of national economic self-sufficiency in a nation still under British rule. This little green tube literally became a powerful symbol of Indian resilience against a global Goliath. By purchasing and using this cream, ordinary citizens were participating in a daily act of economic rebellion. They were actively supporting a self-reliant India.
Section 2, the secret healing formula.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that to survive the test of time, a product can't just be a political symbol, right? It actually has to work. And when we systematically break down the active ingredients here, we see some undeniable healing power. We've got boric acid, providing the core antiseptic properties to fight everyday infections. Then there's zinc oxide, acting as both a powerful astringent and a natural sunscreen. And finally, lanolin, a deeply hydrating emollient that suits rough skin and cracked lips. It's a very precise, very intentional blend.
So, on the outside, to the casual observer, it just kind of looks like a mundane, pleasantly perfumed cream. But underneath that super simple exterior lies a highly effective, rigorous scientific formula. That contrast is exactly why it actually worked for so many different ailments, earning its permanent, unquestioned spot in the family medicine cabinet.
Section 3, a century of trust.
Today, the sheer, breathtaking scale of the brand's success is just staggering. What started as a small act of economic rebellion in Kolkata back during the British era has transformed into a cornerstone of everyday life. We're talking about a legacy trusted by 1.4 billion people today. The brand's popularity just soared over the decades, completely transitioning from a tool of the Swadeshi movement into an unshakable cultural icon. So the crucial point is 1929. That is when this entire journey began. We're looking at a legacy of consumer trust that is rapidly approaching the 100-year mark. Think about how many foreign and domestic brands have come and gone since 1929. Yet, this particular green tube has remained remarkably consistent, continuing to soothe cuts, burns, and dry skin for generations.
It really changes how you look at the mundane things sitting on your bathroom counter, doesn't it? Which brings us to a bigger question. What other everyday items in your home might be hiding a secret history of national revolution?
The next time you reach for a household staple, take a moment to wonder about the legacy behind it. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep questioning the history hidden right in plain sight.